Welcome back. It's 4:45. A weather impact alert for tomorrow for Mardi Gras, unfortunately. Luckily, though, we get a final day of great weather for your Mardi Gras. So today's fine, but tomorrow we're tracking a risk for high winds. Those will be all day long on Mardi Gras, and then those storms will arrive later tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. So it won't be a washout tomorrow, but those winds are going to be a big problem. For your Mardi Gras, expecting these showers you see on radar this morning stay mainly to the north. There may be a couple of clouds working in, but most of this should dissipate and weaken before it ever gets down to us. It is a chilly start as you walk out the door. 39 in Bogalusa and Picayune. It's 41 in Slidell. It's 57 in New Orleans. For your Mardi Gras, here's what it looks like. Great weather, low 70s. Few of those clouds from those showers to the north working their way in, but your wind gusts are not going to be a big problem today. There will be a breeze, but a wind gust of 20 miles an hour. We can handle that out on the parade routes. And then if you're heading out this evening for parades, it'll be in the 60s. Now tomorrow is where our problems arrive. So for today's parades, no problems. We're mostly in the 60s for those later evening parades, whether you're in town or maybe down in the bayou or the North Shore. Now for your Mardi Gras, here's what it looks like. We're going to start out tomorrow morning in the low 60s with winds gusting 25 miles an hour. Those winds will steadily pick up as we go through the day. Rain chances, notice, they're not an issue through the early morning or even the early afternoon. But once we get into tomorrow afternoon, 4 or 5 p.m. or so, the storms start to roll in. There is a risk for severe storms. So winds will be all day. The storms will be on the backside of your Mardi Gras. Closer look at those winds, and this is going to be the biggest problem for parades tomorrow. And what we're going to be waiting the city of New Orleans to announce with Zulu and Rex what they're going to do. We don't know yet. Winds are going to be gusting 25 miles an hour early on. By 11 o'clock, we're gusting over 35, and then there will be occasional gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour throughout the afternoon. So the winds are going to steadily pick up as we go into the early afternoon, and then they'll eventually start to settle down some by late tomorrow night. But once we hit that threshold, sometimes 30, 35 miles an hour, things can get a bit tricky there with rolling those higher floats. They're elevated. They're high-profile vehicles. Now, the storms, once again, those are not coming in until tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon. So here we are at 11 o'clock. It's just windy. We don't have any rain in the area. Once we get towards the later afternoon hours, 2 and 3 o'clock, couple showers blowing in. Here are the stronger thunderstorms near Lafayette in the early afternoon. Couple of these storms, these individual cells could be rotating. That's why there's a tornado threat. That'll be pushing in the late afternoon. And here we are at 6 and 7 p.m. The storms are rolling through the area. They're clearing by about 9 or 10 o'clock. That risk for severe weather, it is slightly higher on the North Shore. We have an enhanced area. This hatched area is where we could see a few strong tornadoes. Further south, still a chance for a few tornadoes as well. Once we get this mess out of here, we get a couple quiet days, Wednesday and Thursday. Friday and Saturday, maybe another quick disturbance. But I know we have Barkus rescheduled for Sunday. I'm liking the trends for that. If we can get all this rain out of here Saturday, Sunday actually looks gorgeous. So we'll hope that pans out. But you know what? It was a gorgeous weekend. It's going to be a gorgeous Monday. I wish I could say the same for Mardi Gras. It just does not look that way. The winds are going to be the biggest problem. Those thunderstorms are going to hold off until the late afternoon and early evening, but the winds are going to be with us most of the day, and they'll be picking up as we go through the afternoon. We could see wind gusts again, 40 to 50 miles an hour. Make sure you've got those Mardi Gras decorations either down or secured. Make sure they're not going to blow away. 66 and sunny on Wednesday. That's great. Look at Thursday, a little cooler. Little rain in the forecast Friday and Saturday. And Brandon, hopefully Sunday trends nice.